Welcome back, my friends. I am Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation. You've been invited into my living room once again for another raw, honest, and unedited reaction. Please have a seat. This is a Patron reaction for Phil. Phil has introduced me to the artist WYATT FLORES. Not personally, but via music. This will be the second WYATT FLORES reaction. Excuse me. Woo, brain fart. Reaction that I am doing. This is an audio, just an audio track for Break My Bones. This is on the WYATT FLORES YouTube channel. It was put up there 2 years ago. 1.4 million views. So this is an artist that is getting some attention. And on this channel as well. If you are a WYATT FLORES fan, please subscribe because there will be more videos coming. You guys ready? Here we go.
You woke from a dream last night. Thought we had that fight. I finally said goodbye, like I think I will.
The way he sings right there, the way he sings, there's a certain tonality in how he's singing that reminds me of Ed Kowalczyk from the band Alive. That is the most noticeable thing right now.
You woke from a dream last night. Thought we had that fight. I finally said goodbye,
right there.
like I think I will. You saw it clear as day. Packed bags in a Chevrolet. I can tell by the look on your face, it's still killing you.
God, it sounds so much like Ed.
I hate that you wonder if I still love you.
Right there.
Well, I don't say it all the time. God knows I never say that. Right now feels like a damn good time to start. I'd rather drown in the darkest water. I'd rather burn in the devil's fire than to ever think of tearing us apart. I'd rather break my bones than break your heart.
That was nice. I like this part right here. I like that. I like how it built up the tension and then it was a sudden drop into a nice easy groove. That was smooth. I like that. That's good.
I hope that'll be enough to get you through the next few months. I won't see you much, but I'll damn sure still be true. You know how it gets on the road. You head south and the shows get cold. And I'm bad at picking up the phone in a hotel room. Well, I don't say it all the time. God knows I never say it right. But right now feels like a damn good time to start. I'd rather drown in the darkest water. I'd rather burn in the devil's fire than to ever think of tearing us apart.
Does it again.
I'd rather break my bones
No. Sustain the tension.
than break your heart.
That's interesting.
I don't say it all the time.
So what can I say on this? I think this is a really good example of solid songwriting, though it's not like, this is kind of your standard songwriting structure, where it's slowly building up tension. It's creating tension. Typically, that's done by moving from the tonic, the first degree in the scale, the first chord in the scale, the root, to the fifth, the dominant. And you can get there through multiple chord progressions, but typically the dominant, or maybe even the subdominant in certain cases, so the fourth degree of the scale, will, although there's a subtle, slight difference, you can create your emotional epicenter there, because that's the point of most tension. It's like stretching a rubber band. It only goes so far, and it wants to go back home. It wants to go back to the root. So typically what you do, based on the emotional context of the song, is you're going to find where your emotional epicenter is, and you're gonna build towards that. And it was really interesting because there was a nice contrast. The chord progression, we ran through it a couple of times, so there wasn't any major changes as the song moved on. But that one part where I said it was really nice, where it just built the tension and then all of a sudden dropped into that slow groove. That was a complete setup for the next time we encounter that moment in the song, where instead of it repeating that pattern, as your ear had anticipated, my ear had anticipated, what happens is then you sustain that, and it gives this, it's like a counterpoint to that, in the sense of, instead of a drop off, it's sustained, and the tension just is held a little bit longer, and that supports the solo, the guitar solo, which was pretty good. It could have been a little bit more intense, for my personal opinion, but it did what it was supposed to, because that was where the emotional epicenter was. And then everything after that was just returning back to center, or to home, to the tonic. And then all of a sudden, just letting things relax and stretch out at the end, and however they want to garnish the ending of the song, which is which that's how you finish it. Sorry, I got distracted. Voices, you know what I mean. If you heard them, I'm not sure. Anyways, so yeah, it was a really good example of some classic songwriting. He did, the way he sang in certain cadence in that song, the way he enunciated, the tonality of his voice was very familiar to me. It reminded me of Ed Kowalczyk from Live. And in fact, there was a little bit of edginess in this song I was not anticipating, because prior to this song, I was listening to his other song, Milwaukee, that was more grounded in country, where this kind of had a little bit of a rock and roll edge to it. There was an edginess that was brought on by slightly distorted guitar, and I don't think there was any violin playing, fiddle playing, or anything like that in this song. So it really kind of strayed away from country, but it still had a little bit of a country twang to it. So it was very interesting that way. But very cool indeed. So I'm looking forward to the next one. Is I Believe in God, which is live at Kane's Ballroom. I don't know if that is a live performance video or just audio, but we'll check it out. So you guys stay tuned. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Thank you so much for being here.